Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sabrina. My channel is The Hopeful Minimalist. It's a safe space for handbag lovers and handbag admiration. So if you love bags, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified of any new videos. I appreciate you tuning in to another one of my videos, especially after this kerfluffle from my last video, which I'm about to explain. But anyway, I hope you all are doing well. I've been a little MIA due to spring break, but it's just about over. So tonight I'm filming a late night video because this is just the time I have available. So in regards to my last video, I did some color comparisons in that video, including my Tabby backpack and my Empire 28 soft carryall, and I just kind of butchered the name of that bag, but I think you know what I mean. I said that the Tabby backpack was dark honey, and I said that the Empire 28 was warm honey, and that is incorrect. And it's so funny, I was very confidently incorrect about that. I think I either read it or heard it somewhere, and because those two bags are different in person, it made complete sense to me. The bags are both honey brown. That is the colorway, and that is the only honey colorway that I'm aware of. I do have the soft Empire 28 with me. I didn't bring the Tabby backpack into this room, but this one is a lighter shade. If you are looking at it in person, the Tabby backpack is definitely darker. However, they are both honey brown. I won't say I completely made up dark honey and warm honey because I got it from somewhere, and because it made sense to me, I ran with it and repeated it in my video, and that was totally incorrect. I usually like to use the official colorway, especially when I'm linking things in the description box, and I couldn't find warm honey and dark honey anywhere. And about the same time, someone in the comments left me a note confirming that it was just honey brown. And I want to say thank you to that person for correcting me. I believe that person is a Coach retail employee, so I appreciate you sharing that information with me because I was confidently loud and wrong. But anyway, I do apologize for misspeaking on that matter. The thing about leather handbags is that colors will take on different types of leather differently, and although, like I said, honey brown is the official colorway of this bag and of the Tabby backpack that I showed, I'll pop a picture on the screen, they look different. This one is more of a caramel brown in person to me, and then the Tabby backpack is like a darker caramel brown that you cooked for a little bit longer on the stove. And I mean, there's two different leathers. This one is the genuine full grain leather, and the Tabby backpack is made of the Napa leather. And so the colors just take differently. There's probably a different process used for both bags. So yeah, it made complete sense to me that they would be different colors, but they are both honey brown. Okay, so now that we have that correction out of the way, I will move to my bag of the day. This is my bag of the day. This is the Coach Chain Tabby in the color Sage. This is the smallest size of the Chain Tabby bags, and it's my favorite size so far because I haven't actually tried on any of the larger ones. I believe it's 30 and 35. The first Chain Tabby that I got is the one in dark navy. It was the one that was featured in the runway show. It came with the dice cluster charm. Love that bag. I haven't actually try my cluster charm on with this one, but I need to do that. I may go and grab it just so I can see how it looks. But this is the bag of the day, and this is also a bag I used to travel back home from spring break vacation. I do think that these bags are pretty delicate. It has the same full grain leather as the Empire. It's the genuine full grain leather, and so it's very soft and squishy. And this one actually has a lot more texture than my dark navy bag does. So I can say it feels pretty delicate, but for some reason I was brave enough to travel with it on the way home. I did keep a dust bag handy. I always do, for when I have to go through TSA and for when I'm on the plane and I have to place the bag on the floor, or I try to always sit it on top of my feet. But I do always travel with a dust bag. So this was, like I said, the bag of the day. I absolutely love this color. It's not quite what I expected. I don't know how to even describe it. I think there's a little bit of blue in it. I was expecting it to be more green, but I'm completely satisfied with the color that it is. I really love it. I actually have my cluster charm right here, so let's go ahead and take a look at how it looks on this bag. All right, so I usually try to hang my charms on this D-ring on the top handle strap, if there is one, because it just dangles better to me, and I think that is so cute. The cluster charm has chalk leather accents on it, and then of course the dice are like a creamy marbled color, and the hardware is the same as what's on the bag, so I think it's a perfect match, and I really do love it. I wasn't shy about using this bag on my trip. I've still got a bunch of junk in here, like plane tickets and stuff, but this is pretty much what I had in it. I have my mini pochette and my key clay, some hand wipes. Wasn't shy about really just using the bag. I just tried to be careful, and she's still in pretty good shape, so really do like this bag. When I travel, I usually do a quick roundup of the bags that I used to travel with and what I used, you know, while I was at my destination. So I will quickly show you those bags. I did take this bag with me because it looks like a tropical vacation, but I actually didn't use it this time. On my last trip to an island, I did take this bag and loved it. It was great. If you're familiar with the Pochette Métis, you know how spacious it is. It's like a wide open bag, and this print is especially appropriate for a vacation. But like I said, I did not use this one this time. So it sat in the dust bag in my carry-on bag. This is the bag that I departed for vacation with, and it's another bag that I can't believe I traveled with, because it's one that I baby when I'm at home. So I don't know, I'm so backwards. This is my YSL Small Lulu in the Crema Soft color. So it's that light grayish cream, and like I said, I traveled on the way out with this one. Great bag. I didn't have any issues with it. I kept the dust bag handy, like I said, to go through security. This is the original old style Small Lulu, so it has a nice capacity. You can fit your essentials in it, plus a little bit more. And I also had a backpack, which was my carry-on. I mentioned in a previous video that the backpack is like the most comfortable carry-on bag for me. It evenly distributes the weight across my shoulders and back, and it's just the ultimate comfort. I must say I was very tempted to use my Empire Carryall 40, but I thought about Liz's video. I will link Liz's video in her channel below, of course, but she did an update on her Empire Carryall, and she said don't travel with it because she's not that girl, and she's not. She's delicate. Her handles are in a fixed position, and I just cringed when I thought about trying to stuff that underneath an airport seat. So she got left at home, but I was definitely tempted to take her. Like I said, I can't really explain why I become brave when it comes to traveling with bags, that I'm pretty easy on when I'm at home. Like, I don't know what that is. It's like I put them to the ultimate test and take them out of town, but when I'm at home, I'm kind of walking on eggshells with them. I don't know why. But anyway, that is 2 more bags that I traveled with. And I have one more. No, I have 2 more. Right, this is the other bag that I traveled with. And this may look familiar to you because I did show you guys this bag in my Cozy Island video. And in that video, I said this bag would be going on vacation with me. And she went indeed. This bag screams tropical island vacation. It's not even a straw bag. It's a woven type fabric, but it looks like an island vacation. So this one had to go, and I used it pretty much every day in conjunction with another smaller bag. So this is what I used to carry larger things like sunscreen and, I don't know, a small towel. It has a magnetic, I always struggle with showing the opening. It has a magnetic opening on it, and it also came with this little pouch. This is PVC or something like that. It's not real leather, but it was extremely comfortable to use while walking around a resort or wherever I was. So I definitely use this and would recommend it for travel. And the final bag that I used, I haven't even put the straps back on it, is this one. And this one is a newcomer to my collection. This is the Louis Vuitton mini bum bag in the black empreinte leather. I have been going back and forth over getting this for months and months, and I think I mentioned this to you, Liz. When I mention something, I'm telling you, it's a cry for help. So, but anyways, I had been going back and forth on getting this for months. I wasn't sure if I wanted to get the cream color or the black. I decided that this one was the safest. This one would be the one that I would pick up very easily and get the most use out of. And I came to that conclusion because I have a multi-pochette in the cream color. And I've always been afraid to use it because it's cream, because of the way that it would fit me. I was always concerned about color transfer and just staining and ruining the bag. So I had to think pretty hard about it, especially if I were to go for the cream mini bum bag. I just knew it didn't make sense. So I went with the black, and I'm considering selling my multi-pochette at this point. I haven't made a final decision on if I'm going to do that. Every time I try it on and take pictures of it, I want to hold on to it for some reason. But yeah, so I'm considering letting that go, and just I love this though. This was like the cutest bag. I took this everywhere. I wasn't afraid to use it. It's black, so I mean there was no fear of color transfer. I used it on, like, it wasn't really a hike, but it was kind of a hike. I used it with this strap the entire time. So when we went off of the resort, I just flipped the strap over and used it on this side for more of a low-key appearance. When you flip it over, you can see a little bit of monogram on it, but it's just on these little pieces right here. The rest of it is, I believe this is the black leather side, and then this side is the monogram canvas, of course. But this strap length, I really do love it. It fits me very similar to how the original leather strap fits me, that came with this bag. This bag definitely is a higher carry or a shorter carry. I'm 5'5", so I didn't particularly have any issues with where it sat on me, but I have heard a lot of people mention that they have had to get another strap because the strap was just too short for them. It also comes with this chain strap, and I didn't use the chain strap on vacation. I just used this monogram crossbody strap and in just the bag, and loved it. So yeah, this was the only other bag I used on vacation. So in just those few minutes, I think you've seen at least 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 newcomers to my collection. So let's do some catch up on what I've sold, because I have sold quite a few bags and I still have a list of bags that I'm willing to let go of. So in a recent video, I think I said I had sold my chalk Cassie 19. I have not sold that bag, but it is one that I would like to sell. It's the Cassie 19 in the chalk color, and it doesn't come with the chain strap. It comes with the top handle strap and the crossbody leather strap. But when I said that I had sold that one, what I was really meaning was the Tory Burch Kira with the diamond quilting. I had that bag in white, and I sold that bag recently. I've also sold my Polin Numero Neuf handbag. I had that bag in the camel color, I believe. The way things worked out was like perfectly, because I much prefer this bag over the Numero Neuf bag. That bag was just a little bit awkward on me, crossbody, and it was a beautiful bag. The leather was beautiful. It just felt a little awkward on me. And this bag has a profile that is not like bulbous at the bottom. It is a lot more flexible, and this is just going to work out so much better for me. So even though I didn't plan on getting this, didn't even know this bag was coming out when I sold the Numero Neuf bag, the Empire 28 is just so much better for me. I've also sold my Graceful MM in the monogram, my Chocolate Dress Up Your Purse Paris 15, and the other bag that I can think of that I have also sold recently was my Coach Tabby Refresh in the 26 size in the dark stone. Thank you 3 times to the subscribers that trusted me enough to take those beautiful bags off of my hands. The bags that I still am trying to let go of include the Madeline BB in black, the Neverfull MM, and the Damier Ebene print. Like I mentioned, I'm also thinking of selling that multi-pochette in the Empreinte leather in the cream color. Haven't decided yet. So there's been a lot of activity and a lot of changes to my handbag collection lately. I think sometimes an unboxing can, I don't know, I guess showing a bag can do it just as much, but I didn't want all of my content to just be an unboxing every time, even though it hasn't always been that way anyway. I frequently do comparisons and just chit chat about handbags, but if I had done an unboxing video on everything, it would have just been too much. And so I have just decided to kind of slide them in. in other types of videos. And so that's the reason for that. But yeah, y'all weren't letting me slide under the radar too easily with doing that. So I guess it's spring cleaning time. It's definitely a point where I'm loving a lot of what Coach is releasing right now, especially with the change in the season. The colors that they're releasing are beautiful. I'm loving, like I said, the sage that I showed you. Love it. I mean, this is like, it's almost a neutral. I feel like I could wear this with so many things. I wore this back home with one of my favorite repeat outfits. It's a pink Adidas set that I have. I purposely just wore this bag with that outfit. I think the sage color is really beautiful. So I do have a task at hand to examine what I've got in the closet, look at what I'm not using, look at what is not really exciting me, and make some decisions about what I'm going to let go of. So, and lastly, I have two more newcomers that I forgot to mention. These are SLGs from Dress Up Your Purse. These are in the beautiful pale pink color. Let me turn my iPad around because I think it's kind of there. So my iPad was kind of casting a light onto these. These are the pale pink color. They work very well with the blush color from Coach. But for traveling, I used this M case to store my electronic accessories. And I also picked up this leather key pouch, which I had with me, but I ended up not using it on the trip. But very similar to the Louis Vuitton key clay, but it's in this beautiful pebble leather. Look at that grain. But yeah, these are two SLGs that I purchased. You all know I'm not really big on SLGs. I don't feel like I have to buy one to match all of my bags. I just kind of mix and match, and I think that these would work with this bag, for example, just as well as the Louis Vuitton accessories that I'm using right now. So I could replace this and this with these two items very easily, and they're not green, but I feel like, you know, it would complement the inside of the bag. So this video is longer than I planned for it to be, but just wanted to give a quick catch up on what has been going in and going out of my closet, and there are a few more to come actually. So I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video.